All right, hello wine drinking people. We are back. It's Wednesday, the 26th of August, getting through this serious amount of drinking we had here last week in the store. And the folks from Frederick Wildman were in, and this is one of the biggest names in the import business still today. When Domaine Faively was looking for an importer after leaving Wilson Daniels, they just happened to fit with the folks here at Frederick Wildman. They lost Nicholas Patel, or something happened with them and Nicholas Patel, but still, Faiveley, a huge feather in your cap, one of the great domains in Burgundy. And we had some other great, nice values here coming from Burgundy today. And starting out, we had the Vincent Fuisse, and this is the Chateau Fuisse people. These are purchased fruit, and rather light and clean bouquet there. Lemon citrus, kind of green apple, a note of that minerality showing through from Pouilly Fuisse. Fresh and clean style, nice forward fruit, really appealing. Not kind of short and pleasant finish. For 21 bucks, maybe we expect a little bit more from that. But Pouilly Fuisse, kind of the most overpriced of all the wines from the Côte de Chalonnaise. And Domaine Cristian Moreau, Chablis Le Clos. Man, it's like going from 0 to 60 in 2 seconds here. Grand Cru Chablis from Cristian Moreau. They own about a third of all the acreage in the Le Clos Grand Cru, and a lovely amount of that clay kind of limestone minerality shown here on the nose with lemon, lime, citrus fruits. Really lovely bouquet, starting to open up, but a little bit closed, you know. People come and show you wines like this. To me, Chablis like that should be decanted for a couple hours. It would really start to open up nicely. This 2009 vintage, though, pretty forward for a young vintage of Burgundy. The total production, about 9,000 cases on this wine, which is a lot for one wine, one Grand Cru white. A nice amount of candy, lemon, citrus fruit on the tongue with that distinct kind of Chablis minerality really showing through the long finish. Leaves the tongue salivating for food. Most excellent juice in it. $82.50, that's what we expect in Burgundy. All right, next up, the Olivier Leflaive Puligny Montrachet. And there's going to be 2 labels. The gentleman was telling me from Frederick Wildman because of the split up with this label, but no, it still says Olivier Leflaive on it, so I don't get what the split is going to be. I guess one Domaine and one Maison, okay. And then this one, very toasty nose, kind of flinty matchstick kind of note, candied lemon, citrus, and apple fruit. Really nice complexity here. Really fat and forward style of young Burgundy with lovely toasty oak nuance coming through the finish there. Excellent bottle of Puligny Montrachet. All right, next up, the Domaine Faively Nuits Saint-Georges. And they've had a new winemaker here since 2006, so, you know, the style's changed a little bit, but still, I've always thought of Faiveley as a great domain. And, you know, they have a lot of property in Mercury, but they also have, you know, some property in the center cut, the Côte de Nuits, some of the better areas like Nuits Saint-Georges, Gevrey-Chambertin. And this Nuits Saint-Georges, a village wine, a little bit funky on the nose, kind of notes of Cerbois, a little kind of dried meat and game, a nice amount of dark cherry fruit showing. Still a little bit funky, need maybe a little time to blow off. A big wine, a good amount of tannin, earth, and spice, firm acidity, some nice fruit showing there as well. An excellent bottle of Nuits Saint-Georges, just needs a little bit of time. The Gevrey-Chambertin, this wine a little more open, still had a little bit of that funk on the nose, but more of that ripe raspberry, kind of black raspberry fruit, notes of kind of barnyard, and a little floral nuance as well, some mushroom showing, some Cerbois. Very nice wine on the palate, more forward and open, smooth, silky tannins, that bright black raspberry fruit showing, hints of spice and mineral, really forward and drinkable for such a young wine. And then we went on to Rioja, the Baron de la Rioja 7 Vinas. So this is a blend of 7 different varietals, 3 white and 4 red. I didn't know there were that many in Rioja, but I guess there are. Nice kind of smoky nuance to the wild strawberry jam and red cherry-like fruit. Hints of raw meat and incense kind of spice on the nose. This is located in Rioja Baja, the lower region, which is a little more warmer, a little more clay. And 3 years of American oak. You notice a little bit of that dill and that vanilla spice coming out of there. But smooth and round, jammy fruit is really what defines this wine. Really nice kind of crowd pleaser style Rioja. Excellent juice at $60. All right, and I always like to finish with champagne. This Paul Roger Extra Cuvée de Reserve. The only problem with this is, man, it's selling for $39 in a lot of different parts of the country. We're at 56 bucks. Oh, it's a small family-owned house, blah, 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 blah. Well, you know what? Why are they selling it at $39 in California, New York, New Jersey, and we have to sell it for $56? Well, I love Paul Roger, but it's going to be a little hard to sell this wine. At this price, a nice note of fresh biscuit, kind of hint of ginger spice, lemon citrus, and quince-like fruit. And really nicely balanced champagne. Lovely silky mousse on this wine on the tongue here. A hint of ginger spice, kind of white flowers showing up on the finish. Excellent bubbly. We just need a little negotiation on the price here. All right, well, we had one wine from our new supplier, Big Crush. I don't know, can we give a video for one wine? No, let's just tag it on to the end of this one. All right, well, a little bit shy, but, you know, he brought us one wine to try. Goyette, Pinot Noir, Sonoma County. We have had the Goyette Cabernet Sauvignon in, a great little value at under $20, as this was a really nice little value. It's made at Stephen Vincent Winery, and Goyette was the founder of La Crema Winery, so there's his little bit of his history. Right, black cherry fruit with pretty floral nuance shown there, light smoke and spice there as well. Black raspberry on the tongue, a really zesty acidity, and nice little spice on the finish there. A really good Pinot Noir for $22.50, and that is what I had to drink yesterday, folks. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.